guys, welcome back to my channel. I am actually refilming this intro because the one from the other day unfortunately didn't save, so you'll notice I'm in a sweatshirt now. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about what I had said in the video the other day. Just wanted to apologize first that I haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks. We've had a lot going on, and I'm back. I'm ready to go, ready to film. But I was really sick for, oh my god, probably like a little over a week and a half. I finally got on some antibiotics and started to feel better after that. I had tonsillitis and I had a cold to go with it, and that really sucked. And we had Easter happened, obviously. We had a lot of traveling to do to see family. Dave's grandfather got sick and unfortunately passed away. So that was really hard, and that was, you know, obviously out of town and stuff too. Traveling, what else? We had my niece's Sweet 16. That was really fun last weekend. We had to travel to New Jersey. Next weekend, the 28th, we have to travel to New Jersey again for another Sweet 16 for family. So we've got a lot going on. Today I had a baby shower. I feel like I've gone to a million baby showers or bridal showers this year. Like, it's just that year for my friends. The wedding stuff's been going on for a few years now, but the baby showers are like popping up everywhere. But other than that, what else? We just had a lot going on. So we're good to go now. We're back. We're ready. I'm feeling better. I did announce on my Instagram that I was filming my how to clean my brushes routine, and we did film that. And after watching it back, we had realized that it didn't sound good. I had just started to get my voice back. I lost it when I had tonsillitis. So we just decided, let's not post it and just refilm it when I'm feeling better. Now I'm obviously feeling better. My voice is back. I just want it to be super informational and good. You know, I don't want to just put something out there just to put it out there. So, we'll refilm that for you. But we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I have so much makeup, as I've mentioned before. I just hoard it. It's my thing. But I also did pick up some new stuff that just came out. Collaborations. What else? I got some new highlighters. I got some new bronzers that came out. I'm just looking around. I got a couple new palettes that came out. I'm going to do this weekend, there's a couple of foundations that I picked up. I'm going to do wear tests on and check-ins. Probably, maybe I'll do some tomorrow. And what else? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We've got some stuff planned for you. So that'll be fun. And basically in this video today that I'm going to post next is I'm going to be showing you the new Anastasia Soft Glam palette. If you haven't had a chance to try it out, I'm going to show it for you. Here it is here. It's so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it already. I love Anastasia shadows and they never disappoint. It was definitely a test to see if it's anything like her other palettes, like, you know, her Modern Renaissance and all her others. The formula is still the same. The textures are also the same. They're so beautiful. They blend beautifully, and obviously it's a go for me. I'm obsessed. So this I do recommend picking up, especially if you're kind of that neutral girl. There are some sparkles in here, sparkle shades in here, so you can kind of take this look from day to night if you are into just one palette type of looks. This is a really good palette, and I can tell you now I'm going to use this all the time. It's going to become a go-to, kind of like my Modern Renaissance. But anyway, I love the palette. So I'll let you just jump right into the video. Before I let you go, I just want to let you know that we are still working on figuring out the best way to film for you. Obviously, this is new for us. We're learning, so bear with us. I've already watched the next part of this, and I told Dave he needs to start zooming in. Excuse me, oh my god, I got the hiccups. I told Dave he needs to start zooming in because when my girlfriend said to me, she's like, I can't see what you're doing on your eyes. I'm like, okay. So we are zooming in a lot, and he's like, he told me after we had filmed it, he's like, you know, every time you move, you know, I can't really zoom out. So there's just a lot of awkward up close shots of my face that were just super unflattering, and my lips look super chapped. I'm like, what the heck? But anyway, bear with us. We're figuring this out together. It seems like, though, the zoom is a really good option to use for future filming. Obviously, you could really see clearly what I was doing, and the, you know, the strokes and what I was doing as far as application for eyes and stuff. So we'll do that. And oh my God, that's the other thing I was gonna say. Please, I know my roots are bad. Can we tell? Obviously, I'm not a natural blonde. I've got super, super dark hair. The way I pulled my hair back in this video, horrible when you have growth here. So just ignore my roots, okay? Thanks so much for watching, and let's just jump right into it. All right, so we're gonna jump in with the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. It's very similar to her Subculture palette, her Modern Renaissance, which I think I have right in front of me. It's got the same look and design with the same velvet cover, same amount of shadows when you open it up. This is such a beautiful palette. I'm obsessed with all the colors in here. We've got a nice variety of exactly what it is, soft glam. So I'm going to start off with dipping into burnt orange with my Morphe M504, I believe, yes. And I'm just gonna have Dave zoom you in a little. And I'm just gonna buff that right into the crease and just slightly above. Just for a perfect transition shade. And like I said, we're gonna do one palette for this look. So we're trying to use only the colors in this palette. Alright, next we're going to dip into this shade right here, Sienna. And I mean, I am tapping so gently, and there's so much kickback. Not that it ever bothers me, but a lot of people out there like to know how the fallout is. And there's a lot of kickback when you just tap it really gently into the pan. Kind of reminds me of the Subculture. But I love all Anastasia shadows, so honestly it doesn't matter. And sometimes you have to make it really powdery in order for it to be really pigmented and apply really nicely. Did you zoom in, Dave? I'm just going to apply that right in the crease. And then I'm going to bring it all the way around for this particular look. And just build it up to your liking. Alright, next I'm going to dip into Cypress Umber, this deep brown, just to deepen up the edges. I switched brushes to a little bit more detailed brush, the E17. I'm just going to pack this only on the outer corner and inner corner. And again, leaving the center bare for now. You just want to go in with a light hand with the browns. Obviously, they're super pigmented, and you know, you can always build them up, but you can't take away once it's down, so you don't want it to get too muddy or anything. I'm just going to switch to this is just a Sephora brush. It is the 41 brush. It's even skinnier, just to work that brown into the inner corner. This just gives you a lot of dimension. And then you can go back in with your blending brush and just blend it all out. This is more so you can just pack it down. Then I'm just gonna do this tiniest line up top just to round it all out and connect everything together. Now I'm gonna go back with the R38. I'm not going to dip it back into anything yet. I'm just going to strictly use what was left over on it to buff that out. Alright, and now I've gone and switched brushes again to an even skinnier brush. This is the E36, and I dipped into the darkest shade in the palette, the shade Noir, which is their black. And just dipping in ever so gently, and as you can see, I'm applying that directly where I just applied the brown, just to deepen it up even more, because I really want this to be a really, you know, smoky glam look. And obviously all these different shades is giving it a lot of dimension, so. And you want to be careful with black. Well, you can do what you want, but I'm being careful with it. And again, I'm just deepening up the halo on the top so it's kind of really, really rounded. I want it to be super rounded. And I'm going to go back in with the R38 brush again. Just blend that out. Dipping back into Sienna to warm up the top again. And then I'm going to go in with the R39 that I started with the burnt orange. And just hit the top there where we had our transition shade. Just to make sure we didn't lose it. Okay. Alright, so now I'm taking my M432, which is a flat brush. I'm just dipping it into a little concealer to carve out my halo. And like you've seen before, I like to start by drawing a straight line down the center of my lid and looking up so it can mark it right here on my lid naturally so I know where it stops. So now I'm just going to redraw that line up a little bit further. And you can take your halo out side to side as far outward and across as you want. As you can see, I only brought the black in and those side colors in so far, so I'm going to fill the rest of that center space with concealer to neutralize the lid so I can lay down my center shade. So next I'm dipping into this bronze shade here in the palette. It's a really pretty gold. It's called bronze, but it's gold and glittery, as you can see. Usually these shimmers apply really good with your, just the natural warmth of your finger. You don't even need setting spray when you use your finger to apply. As you can see, it comes out so good. But I did just spray my flat brush with a little bit of my setting spray. So I'm just going to use that to get it perfectly in the crease. So pretty. Love. Okay, now I'm gonna take my R38, dip back into Sienna. Actually, I'm going to go in with an E17 and dip into Sienna, something a little bit smaller. And clean up these edges where the black and the gold meet. Let's just fade those in really nicely together. And now I'm going to go back in with the, where is the brush? Okay. And just use a little bit more of that black. Just again to make sure it all fades together nicely. Alright, so I just went ahead and dragged the Sienna, Burnt Orange, and Cypress under the lower lash line, applied some mascara, some lashes. These are my favorite brand of lashes, the Bold Face lashes, and this is in the style Bold Face Forward. I'm just going to pop on a little bit more highlight, and I already have enough on, but, and also, I deepened the lip shade up. I put on Knock on Wood and Dose of Colors. So just to make it a little bit more browny to go with this look. Want to zoom in a little, Dave? Not too much. But this was super fun. Again, just using the one palette. The Soft Glam palette. There's just so many options, but this is just a look I was just drawn to by these colors, so inspired by this palette, I guess. But super fun, super glam. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in my next video.